Alright boys, it's Tuesday morning, it's cold, 25 degrees. I just got done hooking the trailer up, I was checking my lights and everything. We're gonna be headed to the scrapyard, guys. Gonna do the short steel first, and then when I come back I got more appliances to pick up, and then I'm gonna take this load right here. And so hoping to get 2 loads in today. Scrapyard's open till 5, it's 7:20 in the morning. Hoping we can get a good day of scrapping in, but I want to show you guys what we're hauling in today. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, we're going to be doing this trailer load of scrap. I don't think I'm going to be able to put anything more in the middle. I might just flop that stuff over for when I come back. Now that all depends on if I get those other appliances or not. It's supposed to be a washer, a dryer, a dehumidifier, a metal dishwasher, and they set a big stove with like a range on top, like a, not a range, a microwave on top. But I just hooked everything up on this trailer, tested my brakes, working, and got all the short steel on here. Nobody put guesses in on the last video last night on how much this was going to weigh, so final destination. Logging guys out, so I know it's 7:30, but we just put the straps around this to hold these bad boys from moving. It's actually a really good picture. Took a snapshot of that. So as you see there's a hole, there's not much. So I tried to get as much weight forward on this trailer so it would be good. Now when I connected to the trailer, it dropped about 2 inches like I said. The truck dropped about 2 inches. Just checking all my lights, make sure they work. That light right there on the side hasn't worked since I bought it. I don't know if it just didn't work or the bulb was bad. But yeah, this is our short steel load going to the scrapyard this morning. First thing, I want to be the first one in line, guys. I want to be the first one there. Truck's already nice and warmed up. I want to be the first one there, first one out. Hopefully they'll magnet. Oh, I gotta get my broom. I gotta sweep that deck. My push broom last time broke, so I want to make sure I got the push broom off the yellow truck. But alright guys, I'm going to be pulling on the scale and seeing what we weigh. Now that truck and trailer, that truck with that trailer empty, is a little over 10,000 pounds. So when we pull on the scale, everything over 10,000, like 300 pounds, like a full tank of gas, 10,300 pounds, is all the weight that's on the trailer. So that trailer is about 3,200 pounds without anything on it. The truck is 73, 74 with, you know, some fuel in it and some tools and me. Come on. Oh, I got my broom. Yeah, I sweep the deck off when I'm done because I don't want to be losing little stuff on the trailer on the road. People get flats or worse off, you know, goes through their windshield and I gotta pay for it. But all right, guys, we're pulling on the scale. Let's see if we can make some money today. It's freaking cold. My hands are holding the phone. All right, guys. All right, guys, pulling on the scale. I'm the first one except the commercial truck loading. So weigh on the scale. I don't know if you guys could see that. 15.5. So we got about 5,000 pounds on. I asked them if they could help me out with the magnet today because I don't feel like unloading this. So we'll see what happens. All right, so they used the magnet. I didn't film it. Jammed up the yard, but now there's a bunch of guys waiting. There's nobody here when I was unloading. He was looking pretty hard at some of the stuff I threw off. So like 10,480. So I knew we had about 5,000 pounds, guys. I know my trucks. But I think because there was a couple pieces of galvanized pipe in there, he was eye fucking it, so. See what they say. Alright guys, that first load was decent. Now we're in the yellow truck. Everything's strapped down. Got everything strapped down. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes. It's in yours too. But we got all this tin load ready to go. Strapped all this stuff down. Went and picked that stuff up. So I was supposed to get a washer and dryer also, but not stainless steel. What happened was, sometimes you get boned, guys. So, got this ginormous stove here with like a microwave on top, heavy as hell. A metal dishwasher. He gave me 2 dehumidifiers, another one up front. 2 separate houses. I had to run to the other house, which was down the road. I guess the guy's selling both his houses. One of them old dehumidifiers that looks like a like it's wood, but it's metal. And then that sink, I didn't check it to see if it was stainless, or yeah, stainless if it was non-magnetic. And then there's an old ceiling fan in that box, so I might keep that to throw the, oh man, he climbed up here. I might keep that motor to that fan. Maybe I'll take the motor apart if it ain't too crazy. A lot of times the things that hold the fins on our aluminum also. But while I was talking with the guy, it was waiting, and I noticed my inspection sticker, because Pennsylvania we have inspections. So my inspection sticker is up in January. Now it's February, I don't know, 7th, 8th. So I'm down here and I'm looking at my tire and I'm like, man, tires still look good and I'll be good for inspection. And then I look in here and I'm like, what is that? You see that? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, the spring's here. I have a broken front spring. So it looks like I gotta order struts. I've never changed them on this truck. Looks like it's just a giant bolt here. And then up top there's a couple bolts here and here, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, look at that. I don't know. My headlight's a little cloudy, but I don't think that's gonna matter for inspection. Rest of the truck is fine. It's just, see, you gotta look at, I was just sitting there looking at my tire and I'm like, what is that? I don't know. So whatever money I make today is probably gonna buy struts. Never a dull moment. The other truck needs leaf springs too, so they're getting wore out. It's cost doing business, man. Maintenance on your vehicles is a plus. So I'm gonna call the guy, see if I can schedule something for next week, and I'll get those coils changed. Nothing I can do. All right, but let's go make some money. All right, guys, to the scrapyard now. A little bit of traffic. Doing some work on the highway, the guys. Oh, looks like there's nobody back there. I could probably back right in fairly easy. So we're just a shy, oh no, 10,100 pounds. So we got like, let me think for a second. We got like 2,800 pounds on? No, 2,400 pounds on, guys. Which is not bad for a little quick load of tin. Not bad at all. You see there's nobody over there. Might be able to back in, dump this out and go. Not bad. Alright, we're back. Went and picked up a couple little things. This is actually magnetic. Should have checked at the scrapyard. But here was today's spoils, except for this air conditioner. We got 2 dehumidifiers, and I just picked up that big train unit. So it's got the aluminum coil in it. Whatever, man, can't be too picky. But had a nice A coil in it. And then the blower with a nice big electric motor. A couple little pieces of copper as a bonus score. This had some nice wire in it. And I cut that and pull that wire out. But yeah, scored another air conditioner A coil, a couple dehumidifiers for today. Oh, fart. Nice one. This has a faucet on it I'll take off quickly. That's why I left like that, so I could just cut these bolts out and pull that out. Get some of this skinny gold off. Oops. Racial slur. I'm Italian, so it doesn't matter. But anybody know what these are? I seen a guy on one of the forums saying that these things were big money. I think they're stainless steel, but they bend too easy. If anybody has it in the comments, leave it below. Somebody was saying that that stuff is big money. Nickel or Inconel or something like that. I probably throw out about 100 pounds of that a year. Because I do so many of these furnace units. I probably throw at least 50 pounds of that out. So, if you guys know what that stuff is worth. Now, I went and got the struts from Napa. And it was $412 with my discount. So, easy come, easy go today. But you got to keep your trucks going. And you got to keep your maintenance up. And you got to always make sure you're safe. And yeah, I drove that today with it broken, but I'll be honest with you, it looks like it's been broke a while. And when I was turning the wheel, nothing was loose. It's rusty. It could have been broke, you know. It wasn't fresh. You tell by looking at it. I washed the truck last week, and it was still muddy in there and stuff, and I cleaned everything off, so could have been broke a week, could have been broke 6 months. I don't know. I didn't look at it. But being the truck's got to go for an inspection, guys. Just keep it safe. You know, $400. I haven't really changed much on this truck. You know, still running the original front struts and back shocks. I don't think it's bad for almost 190,000 miles. But we'll show you what we made today. All right, so the load that I just did was the tin load. Was 2,500 pounds. And we made $270 even. Which wasn't bad. And now this one, we had 5,060 pounds of short steel. They deducted me $800 for shearing, but they deducted it at the lower price. I know it looks weird. I had to ask them. I was like, I don't understand, but it makes sense. So I didn't get deducted. They just gave me a different price for 800 pounds of it, which was most of that long galvanized pipe, which I wasn't going to cut. I don't have a chop saw or a demo saw anymore, and I'm not sawzalling it. And that scaffolding, all the rails and stuff, they asked me how much they thought it was. They were looking at it. I said I think 800 is fair. So I made $545 and $270. So all in all, it wasn't a bad day. I mean, $800 day, but $400 in parts. I mean, it is what it is, guys. But I also got some spoils, you know. We go up and we go down, and I can't do this and talk to you at the same time. I usually keep all my receipts up here. But yeah, guys, another guy wants me to pick stuff up tomorrow. So we'll end this video. It's not running from my nose. But yeah, guys, some days you're up, some days you're down. I mean, I'm always up, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I'll strip that other stuff apart, and I'll make my money back on what I had to spend. But, you know, this is the thing that makes me the money, is the trucks. If the trucks are broke down and they're not fixed, you know, I can't make any money. So keep that in mind. You know, a lot of you guys run older trucks, you know, things that are, you know, barely, you know, running illegal and stuff. Fix what you can, but you got to remember, once things get so bad, dealer prices dropped. I just got a text message from the scrapyard. The dealer price dropped $10 a ton. See, I just got rid of all that stuff and it just dropped. I just seen it pop up on my phone across the top. But all right, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And every day's an adventure. Some days you make money, some days you don't. But the main thing is I did it safely. That's my main goal. I made it home safe. Everybody else is safe around me. And that's all that matters to me. I made money. You know, I write that off on my taxes, man. It doesn't matter to me. I just can't afford a breakdown. Look at that. Somebody calling me in the middle of it. I forgot to put it in airplane mode. But all right, guys. I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.